distance apart in the center of our mat. Spread the feet nice and wide on the mat. Keep your knees soft, opening the shoulders to the sides, relaxing your arms. And we're just going to take a couple of minutes to set on the mat, set up. We're going to inhale deeply through the nose as we lengthen through the spine. And then we're going to exhale through the mouth. Really feeling your shoulders nice and heavy by your sides. Again, long inhale through the nose. Feel the spine lengthening all the way up towards the ceiling. And then exhaling through the mouth. Sending the air out through pursed lips and then relaxing the body. Again, long inhale. Really filling the lungs with oxygen. And then as you exhale, taking the air out. And then trying to send the navel back towards the spine gently. Just waking up the core. Again, inhale. And exhale. 2 more breaths. Long inhale. Crown of the head up towards the ceiling. Long exhale through the mouth. Navel back towards the spine. And one last time. Inhale. And exhale. We're going to inhale, soften the knees, reach your arms up towards the ceiling, really lengthen. And then as you exhale, you're going to cross your arms in front of you, relax them down. Again, inhale, reaching up, lengthen, swapping the crossing and taking your arms down. Inhale. And exhale. Once more. Inhale, reach. Exhale. One last reach. And then this time cross your arms and hug your shoulders. Soften your knees and then twisting side to side. Making sure that the twist happens in your upper back only and your legs, your pelvis, your lower back remain really nice and stable. 4, 4, 4, 3, 4, 2, and one last time. Coming back to center, we're gonna inhale, prepare, exhale, squeeze your shoulder blades, open your arms nice and wide by your sides. Inhale, closing the arms, swaps the crossing again. Exhale, start from the shoulder blades, squeeze them and then open your arms nice and wide by your sides, reach. Inhale, and exhale. Open your collarbones, close your ribcage. Inhale, exhale. 4 more. This time as you inhale, you bend. Exhale, stretch. A bit more dynamic. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Last one. Inhale and exhale. Then drop your arms down, soften your knees, alternating heel lifts. So we try and go lower and lower every time we drop one heel. Gentle bounce, very, very gentle. Just feel the length at the back of your calves, Achilles tendons. Keep the body in the middle, nice and heavy. Shoulders down, arms relaxed. We take 8, 7, 6, 5. Crown of the head up towards the ceiling. 4, 3, 4, 2. And one last time. Stretch your legs and then open your legs into a wide stance, into like a sumo squat position. We're gonna work a lot sideways today and in sumo squat. So ground your feet, arms by your sides. Bend your right knee, inhale, reach your right arm up towards the ceiling and across to the other side. Stretch, exhale, back to center, big circle. Other side. Grounding those feet, using your inner thighs to hold the position of the legs strong and in the center. And then back to center. Again, inhale, reach, send your fingertips far away as you circle and flex your spine laterally and back to center. Inhale and exhale. Now we go again. We inhale. This time as we exhale, we're gonna drop the arm, the head, the shoulders, and we roll up through the center. Very small. Inhale. And exhale. holding the center of the body together. Again, inhale, reach, lengthen, and then as you exhale, drop crown of the head down and then roll up. One last time, inhale, clench your glutes, hold the center of the body, rolling up. Take your arms in front of you, bend your right knee above your right toes, and back to center. Left, and back to center. We just take 4 more, really try and go for it to the side, and center. 4, 3, 4, 2, 4, 1. Then we go, bend, center, side, center, side, center. So think of moving from the knees sideways. Pelvis remains in the center. Sink your pelvis down. Really feeling the rotation at the hips. Long spine. Crown of the head up towards the ceiling, shoulders down, elbows by the sides. We take 1 to the right, 1 to the left, back to center. Sink your pelvis even lower, stretch. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Down heavy, up, clench your glutes, long spine. 4, 4. 4, 3. 4, 2. One last time, stretch your legs. Now hold it there, clench your glutes, wrap your inner thighs, try and lift your heels, lower your heels, just a tiny little bit. If you are in a wide position like I am, this is really hard, so you keep lengthening through the spine, clench your glutes, lift a little, and lower, and lift, and lower. 4, 6, feel your calves. 4, 5, 4, 4, 4, 3, 4, 2, and one last time. Soften your knees, shake your legs for a moment as we need to go back in that position. Now today, we're going to take a roll down and a roll up into a sumo squat position. So it is a wider stance, so it should be a bit more stable, but it's much harder as we need to use our inner thighs. It's very easy to crumble. You can soften your knees. We're going to press the feet against the mat. Inhale, reach up, make sure your glutes are nice and tight. Exhale, drop your arms down, drop your head, and slowly roll your way down, 1 vertebra at a time. Touch the ground if you can. Inhale, exhale, clench your glutes, use your inner thighs to roll up, 1 vertebra at a time. Really take your time here. Inhale, exhale, head, shoulders, upper back, middle back, lower back, touching the ground. If needed, soften your knees. Exhale, rolling up, tailbone, lower back, middle back, upper back, shoulders, then the head. Again, inhale, closing the ribcage, clenching the glutes. Think of squeezing a big gym ball between your legs, rolling down. Slowly feel your big toe, little toe and heel equally pressing on the mat. Inhale, hold. Exhale, rolling up slowly. One last time. Inhale, reaching up, lengthen. Exhale. Head, shoulders, upper back, middle back, lower back, tailbone. Hold it there. Everyone bend your knees, touch the ground. Look up and then just rocking side to side. Nothing fancy, just like a boogie boogie off the hips. Soften. Just to feel, to warm up the hips even more. 4, 4. 4, 3. 4, 2. And 1. Place one knee on the floor and then the other. You're going to remain in this position. You should be in the center of your mat. Take your right leg to the side. Toes and knees aligned. Hips leveled. Hands behind your head. We're going to inhale, prepare, lengthen through the spine. As you exhale, you're going to sit back. Send your left sitting bone over the left heel. Inhale, hold. Exhale, drive up. Really using the pelvis and the core. And again, keep lengthening through the spine. Your elbows are in your peripheral view. So from the corner of the eye, you should be able to see your elbows just about. Closing your floating ribs in, slide them down towards the center of the sternum. Hinging at the hips and up. 4, 3. 4, 2. One last time. Hold it there, waking up the external obliques. We're gonna go side and back to center. And again, side exhale, away from the extended leg and back to center. Maintaining the weight between the right foot and the left knee, back to center. Both hips in one level, lengthening through the spine before flexing the spine. Think of sending your head up and then over. 3 more. And center, 2. And back to center. One last time, hold it out there. So we hold it there, we're gonna twist 8 times towards the ground. Both shoulders look down and back to center. Both shoulders look down and back to center. To be able to feel it here. Twist and center. And center. We take 4. Center. We take 3. Center. We take 2. Center. And one last time. We come back to center and we place our hands on the ground. Now your shoulders are above your wrists, yeah, in this position. So if I turn to the side, you will be like this, yeah? And we're gonna go into a thread the needle. We're gonna keep the right leg extended. Take your left fingertips towards your right toes. Drop down, inhale. Exhale, big twist of the spine. Inhale, rounding. Just drop down. Make sure your right elbow is also bent. And then up. Inhale, rounding. Left ear on the ground if possible. Exhale. And 3 more. So mobilizing the spine. In the next series of exercise, there won't be much mobilization of the spine. So we want to take advantage of this twisting for later. And one last time. And then, so we are again back with both hands underneath your shoulders. You're going to point your right foot. So your body weight will be between the 2 hands and the 1 knee, which is on the ground. And then just take the leg a little bit more to the back diagonal, otherwise it's really tough. And we're gonna lift the leg up and lower it down. Lift as you exhale and lower as you inhale. If you want to make it really hard for yourself, just keep the leg to the side. Now you do not want to move your hips when you lift the leg and lower it down. I recommend going into the diagonal, otherwise tomorrow you're gonna have a lot of pain in your glutes, unless you want it. And down, and lift, and lower. Shoulders away from the ears, wrap your core. Just gonna turn around so you can see. And down. Spine is neutral, we avoid this. We want a long spine. Lift, exhale, and lower, inhale. So just hold it there where it feels that it's stuck and then take it down. We take 3. We take 2. And we take 1. From there, bend the knee in. Take your knee to nose, inhale. Exhale, flex the foot, lift the leg up high. So the leg is completely behind you. Inhale, round. Exhale, lift, neutral spine. Flex the foot, send the leg up. Inhale. Exhale. And again, inhale, rounding like a cat stretch. Exhale. inhale, exhale. 4, 3, inhale, exhale. Shoulders away from the ears as you go up there. Inhale, exhale. We've got one more and we hold it there. Now make sure your hips are leveled, your shoulders are back. Point your feet up, up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stretch the leg. Sit back for a moment into child's pose. Drop the head, tailbone down, long spine. Stretch. 2 breaths. Relax. 1 last inhale. And then on your next exhale, slowly roll your way up, 1 vertebra at a time, and we go to take everything to the other side. So your left leg will be extended, your hips are leveled. Make sure your left toe and your right knee are aligned at the front of the mat. Hands behind your head, in your peripheral view, elbows. Inhale. As we exhale, we're gonna sit back. Keep that left leg as long as you can. And back to center squeeze. Inhale, long neck. Think of sending your head away when you sit back. And up. Tucking your pelvis under. Inhale. And exhale. Again, inhale, sitting back. And exhale. Left foot is really heavy on the mat. Yeah, try not to let it go. All the way back. And up. And again, back, lengthen through the spine, neutral spine, and up. 2 more. Big exhale. 1 last time, make sure both hips are still leveled. Then from there, inhale, lengthen, exhale, moving away from the extended leg. And back to center. Hold it. And back to center. And again, sometimes I tend to get like a cramp feeling in my hip. That's quite normal. If it becomes very, very uncomfortable, just make sure you shake that leg and then start again. We create tension, lengthen, 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 and then back to center. And 2 more after that. Try and lengthen through the spine before flexing it sideways. 1 last time, we hold it out there. Now from there, upper back twists down towards the floor and back to center. Down towards the floor and back to center. 6 more. 4, 5. Walking the external obliques. 4. Twisting through the spine, keep your neck long. 3, 4, 2, and 1 last time. Coming back to center all the way up, placing the body weight between the 2 hands and the knee and the foot. And then from there, we're going to take the right fingertips this time towards the left toes, sit back, and then twist. Inhale as you drop down, exhale as you twist. Try and bend the left knee as well, so you can really drop down to the floor, feel the twist through the spine, and then push, extend that left arm. We take 2 more. And then 1 last time. Thread, and then twist, look up. Take the hand down on the ground, shift your body weight, and then pointing that left leg. Take it to the back diagonal, lengthen through the spine. I'm turning around so you can see better actually. So from there, maintaining your hips leveled, lift the leg up from the little toe, lower it down. Target point is the side of the leg and the glute here. And obviously we're stabilizing through the shoulders, which is always hard to do. Let's say this is not the most comfortable position to be in. We want to use the center to balance the body. So the stronger you are here, the less tension you have in your shoulders, the easier to keep your hips leveled. Lengthen, lift, and down. Long, long legs, achieving length as we strengthen those muscles at the side of the leg. Last 3. Shoulders away from the waist. Last 2. Last 1. Then bend the knee. Take the knee to nose. Inhale, round your back. Exhale, flex the foot, lift the leg up, but keep your hips leveled. Inhale, rounding. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Rounding your back. Your shoulders might come up, that's fine. Take them back as you lift the leg up. Neutral spine. 4. 4, 3. 4, 2, extending from the hip. Feel the length at the front of the pelvis. 2. 1 last time, hold your leg up. Square your hips, shoulders back. Point your left foot up an inch, down an inch. 4, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Look down between your hands. 3, 2, 1. Take the leg down. 1 last child's pose. Drop your head, drop your pelvis, relax, breathe. 3 breaths. Inhale and exhale. 2 more. Inhale and exhale. And 1 last time. As you exhale this time, come and sit on your bottom. I think I'm going to go this way, but you go lengthwise, yeah? So that you can see. You are going to be sitting just slightly back, and you're going to use your hands behind your shoulders just to support your back, yeah? And you're going to go into a C-shaped spine, so you're going to round your back. That's the position of the spine. Your feet are on the ground and are hip distance apart. From there, open your collarbones, close your ribcage. We're going to be going on the tippy toes. We're going to lift the right leg up. We're going to rotate it outwards, in and down. Same to the other side. In and down. So if you freeze the shape of the leg into tabletop, move the leg from the hip, joint, and take it in and down. It's not the knee, it's not the foot either doing the move, it's the hip. So we are rotating the leg inside the hip joint. The head of your femur is doing like this, circling, gliding, rotating inside. Up, circle. Up, out. 1 more with the left. Then we take just the right leg for 10 times. Out, in. Out, in. Your spine is still in C-shaped. We are engaging our core. 4, 6. 4, 5. 4, 4. 4, 3. 4, 2. 4, 1. Take the other leg. Tabletop, open, close. Open, close. Open, close. 7, 6, 5. Exhale, send your navel back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Left foot down, right foot up, left foot up. Tabletop, both legs, heels together. Heels together, open and close. Open and close. Open and close. Now, if you want to make it harder for yourself, 1 arm off the ground, 2nd arm off the ground. Keep rounding. We take 10, 9, belly back, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Close. Drop your feet, drop your knees, drop your head. Just relax for a moment. Just sway side to side, feeling the length of the back. 2 breaths. And then slowly roll up and grab your towel or band. If like me you have it this long, please make sure you halve it, because we need it just as shoulder width apart, yeah? And we go back sitting with the legs into hip distance apart. Flex your feet, inhale, prepare. Exhale, just rolling back, starting from the navel, 1 vertebra at a time, but we're gonna stop halfway. Inhale, hold, exhale, come up. So that what the spine does. The spine rolls back halfway, initiating the movement from the navel. Then you hold it there, and as you come up, you're still sending the navel back towards the spine. Your arms, they're gently pulling the band sideways or the towel. So we are engaging the muscles of the arms, we're dropping the shoulders. Really activating the whole body. Stretch the band a little. You don't need to go crazy, but just try and stretch it sideways. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, hold. Exhale up, just one last time. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, hold, exhale up. Now from there, inhale, exhale, twisting side to side like rowing. We did that last week as well. Maintain your spine neutral here for now as your feet are on the ground. Just work on the twist through the spine, which we've done already a lot today. 4, 10. Use your head, follow your arms. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to center, legs into tabletop. We do the same, side to side. Now this time, take your navel back, round your lower back, so that we are into the C-shaped spine. We are in a safe place. Your lower back doesn't want to arch. We take 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. You're still pulling the band sideways. 3, 2, 1. Back to center. Inhale, exhale, very slowly making your way down on the mat. Hug your knees into your chest and rock side to side for a moment. We will carry on with more core work now that the core is quite warmed up. So, still using our band. We're gonna stretch it just above the shoulders. As we did before, while we are doing work for the core, your arms are going to pull out slightly. So we're gonna work biceps, but also triceps and deltoids. So from there, you're gonna go legs into tabletop, imprint your spine. 10 times of 45, extend the leg, and back to tabletop. Your arms are pulling out. We go 9, and back to center. We go 8. Now really sending the belly button down towards the spine. Reach your toes to the front diagonal, lengthen the back of the legs, and down, stabilizing spine and pelvis. We've got 5, your arms are active. We've got 4. Clenching your glutes at the end of the movement. 3, 4, 2, a little bit of time at the touch and hold. 4, 1. Bend your knees, then take your feet all the way up towards the ceiling. We're gonna go slowly down, exhale. And up. Down, exhale. And up. 8 more. down, ideally come back to that 45 if you can, yeah? What you want to watch is that your lower back doesn't come off the mat, yeah? You can just go a little bit, that's fine. Try and lower as far down as you can without changing the shape of the spine, and then come up. 5, 4, your arms are still active. 4, 3, 4, 2, and one last time. Then you get a break. Now, relax. Whew. Shaking the body side to side gently. Now we're gonna repeat the second round. You're very welcome to do exactly the same, or band behind your head, or towel. Elbows in your peripheral view. As we extend the legs in the first exercise to 45, we lift the head and then down. Or just stay like this, don't lift the head, carry on with the legs. It is already hard work. This is just adding a little bit more challenge. Crunching, when we crunch, we send the navel down towards the spine, we flatten the lower abdominals, we slide our rib cage all the way down towards the center of the sternum. We have got 6 left. Use the towel or the band to lift the head up a little bit higher, and then down. I think we've got 3 more. I've lost count now. Hope you're counting for yourselves as well. 4, 2. And one last time. Bend your knees, stretch your legs up. We're gonna go. Lower the legs down, lift the head up, and back down. And down. Now, if you really want to challenge yourselves a lot today, just keep the head up. And down. Otherwise, just carry on going down and up, or just keep the head down. Your legs might be shaking. That's pretty normal. The core might be shaking. That's also very normal. 4, 4. 4, 3. 4, 2. And one last time. Bend your knees, relax for a moment. Circle your legs if needed. Out and in. Drink some water. Changing direction of the circle. And then this time you're going to use the band. We're going to combine a bit of stretching into a core work. So your band will be at the back of your right foot. This time if you have a long band, that's best, because we don't know who has got longer hamstrings, who has got short hamstrings. In the end, when you stretch your leg, you want it to be straight. So just use a towel or band that is long enough for you to hold with a straight leg. Left foot on the ground, you're gonna go inhale, bend the right knee in towards your chest, exhale, stretch the leg up. Inhale, bend, quite dynamic, yeah? Exhale, stretch. Again, inhale, bend, exhale, stretch. Back of the knee, long heel up, toes down. Inhale, bend, exhale, stretch. And again, bend and stretch. Exhale as you stretch, inhale as you bend, yeah? You want to send your navel down as you direct your heel up towards the ceiling. 4, 3. 4, 2. One more like that. Then we go both knees bent, both legs stretch. Now the right foot actually remains flexed. The left foot is pointed. For the brain is a little bit hard to process sometimes. So one foot is pointed, the left, the right is flexed. Both knees bent, both legs stretch. Your spine here is fully pressing against the mat as both feet are off the ground. You need your core to stabilize your spine. Bend and stretch. Reach the left foot away and down. And the right heel up towards the ceiling. 2. and 1. Hold. Now hold your towel with just one hand, which will be your right. Right leg remains rock solid, doesn't move at all. So maintaining that length. Left arm up, left leg up. We go. Open both left arm and left leg down and close. Open and close. Open and close. Now think of drawing a rainbow with your left fingertips and your left toes. Really opening up and closing. Don't allow the spine to come off the ground. Right side of the body completely frozen. So we are maintaining a stretch at the back of the right leg. Flex the foot. We go 4. We go 3. We go 2. And 1. Try and put the left foot in this time, and then the right foot down. We start it all to the left side. So grab your band, shoulders down, bend, inhale, and stretch, exhale. If like me you have one of the stretchy bands, aim at getting the elbows on the floor. If you have a towel, it will be hard to have your elbows on the ground, so you're probably in this position instead. And you bend and you stretch, and you bend and you stretch. When you bend the knee, really try and relax your hip flexors and then stretch, heel up. Neutral spine, one foot is on the ground. We take 3. We take 2. We take 1. Then we go. Bend both knees, stretch both legs. Right foot pointed, left foot flex. Bend and stretch. Bend and stretch. 4, 6. 4, 5. 4. Remember your back is on the mat. 4, 3. 4, 2. 1 last time. Hold the legs where they are. Hold your towel or band with your left hand only. Left leg remains still. Right arm up, right leg up. We're gonna take both the arm and the leg down, and then up. And then down, long, 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 and then up. Really reaching the leg away from the center, from the hip joint. Same for the arm, but remember you don't want the shoulder to dislocate and come all the way up. You want it down. That's a bit hard for the shoulder joint, which is very different from the hip joint, despite being the same type of joints, yeah? The hip is much more in, the shoulder is a bit less in and can dislocate very easily. So we go 3. We go 2. And we go 1. And then just remove the bands. Let me just check. We have time to do one more. So we're gonna do one more for the core and for the back of the legs. That should be quite warmed up. Now, back to a short band up above here, yeah? So your hands are above your shoulders. Your arms again are pulling the band laterally to the side. We're gonna go. Right leg tries to hit the band and down. Left. Try and maintain the pelvis on the ground. Now, might be the one leg doesn't touch or both legs don't touch the band. That's absolutely fine. Your aim is to maintain the band and the hands above the shoulders and try and take the leg there. One side feels different than the other most of the times. Long back of the legs. Neutral spine. Okay, we take 4. We take 3. 1. Then we go right, left, right, left. Keep both legs extended and off the ground. Hit the band if you can. Keep pulling the band sideways. We're basically scissoring the legs. You might have noticed that by now. So then 4, 3, 2, 1. Double pulse, swap, double pulse, swap, double pulse, swap. So really try with the strength and the power of your legs to hit that TheraBand or towel with those legs. Keep the spine on the ground. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then from there we're going to go mini scissors 45, like very, very small, as if you're swimming with your legs. That's the last thing we're doing. If you want, take your arms back, lift your head off the ground. 4, 12, 11, 10, 9, pull the band out. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Done. Relax. Lift your tailbone off the ground and on the ground, rocking up and down. Relax your back. If it feels good, rock side to side. If it feels good, stretch your legs and stretch, relax. And then we're gonna stretch. So we're going to be taking both of our knees in towards our chest again. Take a long inhale, and then drop your arms by your sides. Drop both of your knees to the right side. Look towards your left. Keep your left shoulder on the ground. 2 breaths. Feel the twist through the spine, the length through the side of the body. And again, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, taking both knees back to center. And then inhale. Exhale, drop them to the left, look to the right. Maintaining your right shoulder on the ground. And breathe. Allow the knees to drop. Inhale. And exhale. One last time. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, taking both knees back to center. Extending both legs up towards the ceiling. Flexing the feet. Taking your arms up and above your shoulders. And we're going to hold the legs there. If your legs are very tired from all of the work that we've done, you can hold onto them. Otherwise, this is a little bit more challenging as the legs are up there walking by themselves, trying to stretch. They might be shaking from the work done previously. Just try and breathe into your stretch. The main parts that you need to be thinking about are the heels going up, the pelvis going down, the spine being imprinted, your arms long, eyes closed. 4, 10, 4, 9, 4, 8, back of the leg long, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Soften your knees and take them both to one side. Allow your shoulders to follow as well. And then rolling up through the spine, settle in a 4-point kneeling position. Hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Tuck your toes under and lift up into a down dog, which we haven't done yet today. So make sure that your body weight is between hands and feet, your tailbone is up, your head is down. Pedal through the feet, so take one heel up and then the other one down. As you do that, you really try and lengthen through the spine. Send your shoulders away to the back and really feel the length through the back of the legs. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, one. Lift both heels up for one long inhale. Really up high, send the tailbone as high as you can, and then exhale. Try and ground your heels, feel the length at the back of the legs. And then slowly walk your hands back towards your feet. Bend your knees, drop your head and arms, and then on your next exhale, roll up on a count of 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, up on 1. Your feet are hip distance apart. We're going to soften the knees, inhale. This time we take the arms down, exhale. Inhale, soften left, and down. And down. Big circle with your arms. And then try and loosen up a little bit at the arms. Try and bounce your knees if you can and want. Just feel the heaviness of the arms sending you down, and then the swing of the arms sending you up. Powering up from the legs as well and the pelvis. Rich, energizing the body for your day ahead. 4, 4, 4, 3, 4, 2. One last time, keep your arms up towards the ceiling. Ground your feet, lengthen through the legs, the spine, the arms, reach up, inhale. And then as you exhale, open your collarbone, send your sternum up towards the ceiling and your arms down. Then relax your arms by your sides, close your eyes for 3 long breaths. We're gonna inhale and try and lift your shoulders as high as you can. And then exhale, drop your shoulders down. Again, inhale, shoulders up high. And then exhale, heavy shoulders, sink them down. One last time. Inhale. And exhale. Feel your shoulders really heavy and open by your sides and above your hips. Take your hands into a prayer position. Glue your thumbs against your sternum, elbows open. And then happy Friday, everyone. Thank you for joining me so early this morning. Have a nice day. And I am back on Monday. I'll put all of the infos Monday evening at 6 p.m. If